Welcome to James Green's English Classroom. Our schedule today is the class that's starting now is Siamak Joya. Siamak Joya is from Afghanistan. He pursued his higher education in the field of English language teaching and literature while he was a sophomore back in 2017. He started teaching English at an English education center in Mazar-e-Sharif, Afghanistan. He taught English for 1 year at their education center, and he started teaching at a private school after the Taliban's domination in mid-August 2021. He left the school and joined Amaj News Agency. He's right now the senior translator of the media outlet. And besides for that, he produces tutorial products regarding English learning. Recently, he met Mr. James Green online and joined his online language school, and right now is chairing a mixed level speaking class. Over to you, Siamak.
Thanks very much, Mr. James Green, for your nice introduction. I welcome all the participants in this class, and I'm happy that we have right now live stream as well. Thanks very much. I'm going to start right now this class. In this class, we are going to talk about English at the movie, how we can learn English through movies. And I will talk to you, do you watch movies? If you watch movies, how do you watch movies? And how we can, oh, sorry, I think.
And can I just, I didn't get from you who you would like to be the host, or do you want to be the host?
Okay, if there's anyone available, can be the host, because I personally cannot be the host.
Okay. Is there, thank you. Is there someone who can be the Zoom host?
Maybe Fatima can help me.
Okay, no problem.
Okay.
Thanks,
and then if you would like Fatima to add co-hosts, just let her. I'm giving you host. Please add me as a co-host, Fatima.
Okay.
Back to you, Siamak.
Thanks very much. Okay. Today we are going to talk about the issue English at the movies. Do you watch movies? Which sort of movies do you watch? And how do you watch movies to improve your English? Okay, that's the topic. And if you're willing to talk about this issue, you can just simply raise your hand and you can talk about this issue. And now I'm going to start this conversation with Maruf. Maruf is here. Welcome, Maruf. And I'm going to start with you. How are you doing today? Oh, Maruf, you're muted.
Oh my God, I'm sorry for that. And thank you for giving me this golden opportunity for me. And I'm doing great. And how about you? I hope you're okay.
Okay, that's great that you're okay. Thanks very much. Maruf, do you watch movies?
Yes, I was English movie, and I was watching English movie because I want to improve my English skills. So that's why I am watching.
Okay.
And you know,
do you watch movies with subtitle or without subtitle?
I watch movie without subtitles, especially. I can say that if I get any kind of free time, I try to go YouTube and I try to search English movie. And if I look any kind of English movie, I try to watch.
Okay, Maruf, that's great. Which sort of movies do you usually watch? Comedy, drama? I really don't know. Romantic comedy. This sort of movies that were sci-fi.
Romantic comedy. I would like to watch a romantic comedy movie. This kind of movie, when I watch, I feel comfortable to watch. And also, action movies is my one of the great choose. That's the two kind of movie I would like to watch.
Okay, is there any actor that you really want to copy that one? The way that the actor is speaking in English, the way that the actor is acting in the movies, and you want to say, yes, I really want to copy that one, and I really want to talk like this actor.
Yes, a couple of days ago, I was watching this movie, this Greenhouse 2. This movie actor, I didn't. I'm sorry for that. I didn't memorize these names, but
Mhm.
he was speaking. It's good, and I tried to copy him. That's but it is not possible for me. But after watching my movie, I tried to
Ramajo.
to uh, to
Sorry.
uh, to copy this voice and acting.
Okay, that's really nice. Thanks very much. I want you to tell us some movies. Maybe there are some of the students, they may watch the movies, they may have time to watch the movies. Would you introduce one or two or three? Maruf?
Yes, I'm there.
Okay. I said, would you say the name of some movies that you like to watch, and the students may want to watch the movies?
Especially, you can say, I can say that you can watch Happy to Life uh, without Happy to Life without hesitation, or this movie is so much mm, good for me, and especially when I watch movie, after watching movie, I couldn't memorize this movie name. This is my problem.
Okay.
If you don't
As a student, when you watch movies, what parts do you usually consider in these movies? When I was a student and I used to watch the movie every day, and I particularly sought the phrases and idioms and some slangs that people usually use. Do you seek for these things too?
when I watch movie, especially in my free time, I try to watch movie, and if I watch movie that time, I try to learn new phrase. But yeah, new phrase. But when I get a new phrase, I try to pause once again, and I try to was once again. But if I talk with you idioms, it's very difficult to understand the idioms meanings, or so I try to learn Paris.
Okay, that's really nice. Thanks very much for talking to me. And
Most welcome.
okay, right now I'm going to talk to Amant, and Amant wants to share his experience about watching movie and learning English. Amant, I welcome you in this class.
Hello, everybody. This is me, Ahmad. I would like to share my experience about movies that I watch in my life. The movies that I always watch it's called Star Wars episode 1, 2, 3, and Star Wars the episode 4, 5, and 6. Yeah,
Okay,
that's
I think it's a sci-fi series. Yeah.
sci-fi series.
Ah.
It's a sci-fi series.
Yeah.
And yeah,
teacher.
Okay, continue.
that's all the movie that I watch in my life.
Okay. Emmons, I know you're one of those that every day participate in this class, and certainly you have your own strategy to learn English. But when you watch movies, do you seek for phrases, words, idioms, lines, this sort of things to learn English?
When I
Or
watch
do you,
movie,
yeah,
okay.
or you have a watching movie in your schedule to learn English through movies, because today we have the title English at the movies.
Yeah, do I watch movie in my schedule in today's schedule in timetable, right, like that?
Yeah, for example, it may be in your timetable to every day participate in this class. Like that, you may have in your schedule that every day you should watch movies.
Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, I have every day in my schedule. I did have a plan to watch movie, and but mostly in my schedule that I created had the movie that I love to watch. That is sci-fi movie. Like I
Mhm.
said, it's Star Wars, and I often watch it a lot. Um, I might not watch it till the end. I mean, watch it fully. I might watch maybe some clip, a short clip in YouTube, uh, just like in a short time. I mean, and after I got back home from work, then I'll watch the full movie. If
Okay.
I'm
Uh,
watch YouTube.
okay, that's nice. When you say I watch sci-fi movies, it means you like science as well. Do you like science? If yes, so this way you will watch documentaries as well.
Yeah, I watched that movie because not maybe because I like a little bit of science because it has
Mhm.
a bit some kind of like a galaxy stars
Mhm.
and Earth, spaceship orbiting around the Earth. Yeah, they got
Mhm.
those kind of things. It's like it's also a science that those things. So yeah, you could say that I watch it for maybe a little bit of science to have a little bit knowledge of science, something like that.
Okay.
And yeah.
Okay. Despite this Star Wars, uh, is there any movie that you want to introduce to me to watch? Because I like this sci-fi things as well. I've watched already Orville, and I think it's a series that's really nice. And I think the main character in this series is Seth MacFarlane, and I think it's a really nice series. If you know, kindly introduce.
If I know any characters in a movie that
No,
I
no, no,
watch,
not characters. Like these movies can be sci-fi movies, and can be somehow interesting to watch.
recommend you a movie like the movie that I watched, like that.
Yep, yep.
Yeah, there is it's called Alien versus Predator.
Alien versus Predators. How
Yeah,
nice.
that was
Okay. Would you say a little bit about the story of this one?
about the story in that movie.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, it's about uh, an alien from outside galaxy,
Mm-hmm.
and they're fighting with another alien from outside galaxy, which is that alien is a hunting kind of alien who hunts other species. So he's fighting the other alien. The other alien like an animal kind of alien who doesn't have any subconscious in his mind. So whatever it sees, he just kills. The hunting kind of alien is like a hunting alien, but
Mm.
different. It's not like human. So yeah, they met and they fight, but it takes place in Earth. So Earth becomes a place of battlefield. So it ruined the whole city, because this alien that like animal
Mm-hmm.
are roaming around the city, and this predator hunting alien were there too to hunt this barbaric kind of alien there. And yeah, the city became the place of a battlefield. It destroyed. They were destroyed by those two being there. So
Okay, seems to be interesting. I'll watch this one. Aliens versus Predators. Thanks very much, Imans. It was really nice talking to you. Okay, now I'm going to talk to Munmi from India. How are you doing, Munmi, today?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thanks very much. Munmi, you know, English is part of, movies are part of the culture that, you know, when we are learning a language like English, it is a nice culture, and this culture has different aspects, and movies, they are part of this culture. Do you like movies? Do you usually watch movies? And if you watch
Yes,
movies, which sort of movies do you watch? Please explain.
Okay, I do watch. Earlier, I used to watch every day, but I mean, maybe since a few years, I don't get much time. Still, I keep weekends for movies. Yeah, I think yes, because I have learned English from watching movies also, like daily basis, daily casual English. It's good to watch movies and you know, then try to understand without subtitles. And now I don't prefer to use.
Okay, it can be difficult to you. You know, you have a country that every day tons of movies comes out from Bollywood, and you may have some, you know, this sort of characters that you may like in this industry in your own country, and there are other movies in Hollywood, and you really want to watch.
Yes,
it can be
yes.
difficult for you.
Yeah, but I love to watch English movies.
Okay.
So that is my interest. So yeah.
That's really nice. Okay.
I don't watch Hindi movies. I don't watch much Hindi movies, and honestly, this is too much. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Am I
Okay,
audible?
no problem.
Okay. Honestly, I mean, I don't watch much Hindi movies, and I don't know which movie is coming out. New release also, I don't know about. And I like to watch adventures, and of course, romantic movie, comedy movie. I like.
Nice. You know, in the process of learning English, as I know you're a teacher, how do you recommend your students to watch movies to improve their English skills? Have you ever recommend your students to watch movies?
There are some children's movies, then I can recommend them. Whenever some.
Okay. Which movies do you usually recommend?
It's not coming to my mind right now, but there are so many.
Okay. Some of these teachers say that the language that people use in the movies can be a little bit difficult for English learners than the language that we are teaching according to books and the materials that we have.
Then it can be shown with the subtitles, and yes, if it is a part of learning, then the teacher can guide them with the meanings and all. I guess.
Okay, that's really nice. It was.
But this is the only way. I mean, then that's what I'm saying. Naturally, they can understand the daily expression. So we don't know, but yes, we can learn it.
Okay, really nice. Thank you, Munmi. And now I'm going to talk to Nani. Nani, I really welcome you in this class. I'm happy to have you here.
Hello.
How are you doing, Nani?
Yeah, not really well. I got coughing still.
Oh,
but it's okay.
You're not recovered?
Not yet.
Oh my God. I hope you recover soon. Okay, Nani, do you watch movies?
I watch movie a lot every weekend, but before pandemic, after pandemic, I rarely watch movie anymore.
Okay.
Because it is, you know, group of people, then it's hard to put the distance, keep going the distance. Until now, still, in the cinema here.
Uh,
They cross
during
the
the
chair like that. Don't sit there.
during the pandemic, you used to watch movies?
Not anymore during pandemic. Before pandemic, routinely every weekend, I can
Mm.
watch 3-4 movies in one day in
Mm.
the same cinema, sometimes in the different cinemas.
Mhm. So during the pandemic, people were not allowed to go outside, and they were all sitting at home. And I think you're part of that one. And you did not watch movies.
I watched
Right.
the one from Disney
Disney.
on my, just download that one and then watch when I have free time.
Mhm. Uh, when you start learning English, were movies part of your learning plan?
Yeah,
Uh,
exactly. When I was 5 years, there's a popular movie, Woody Woodpecker, the
mhm,
cartoon. They
mhm,
don't have any subtitle. They don't translate. That I
mhm.
didn't any translation. So exactly, I hear English, purely English.
Okay, nice. There's something about movies and cartoons and animation that we have. The
Yeah.
cartoon and animation language is a little bit easy, isn't it?
Not really. Sometimes if it is come to the certain topic,
Mm,
you know, movies sometimes talk about culture.
mm,
We don't understand. Though they express in English in their speaking, we practice listening first, and it's increase the motivation to talk
mhm,
properly. But when I heard something that's different, what exactly this mean? Then when they come to the movie, they try to
mm.
translate and then try also this what is it replace it with the camera with the action or something, so I can got the idea. But sometimes I need to check what exactly the original things about this.
Mm, mm. Learning through movies can be easier or not.
That's a lot.
Mhm.
Easier,
Uh,
not really, but helps, yes.
why not can be easier? Because there you have listening and you have watching, two skills.
Yeah, two senses together can be more, that's much better. So that's easier means that make it simple for you, not really for me.
Mhm.
Just two senses that work together. In learning, at least four senses work together, not
Okay.
two.
Uh, okay,
Four
okay.
senses.
That is interesting for me. Four senses, you say. Which can be these four
Yeah,
senses?
at least three, two, where your ear, you
Mm.
listen, and your eyes, you
Mm.
watch,
Watch, yeah.
and your mouth,
Mm.
try to repeat. Sometimes when I watch this, they say something new words, so I try to repeat. Sometimes I make mistake because what I heard, sometimes I reflect to my own imagination only. And then if you can, the good one, if you can touch. The other senses is skin, but it is possible. The other might be brain, think. The sixth sense is the think, brain.
Mm. Okay. These are the things, and you think movies lacks the other two or three that you
Yeah,
say.
cannot be
Okay.
all. Cannot.
Mm.
We
Mhm.
can touch that movie with our skin.
Okay.
In also the senses.
Okay. But still, it can be a reliable source.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
in learning English. Okay.
Yeah, especially if there's something burnt, we feel like, ooh, that must be really hot. You try to feel it, but we
Okay.
don't feel it. Yeah, just
Okay.
imagination.
Yeah, imagination. But still watching movies good. Thanks
Yeah,
very much, Nani. It was really
no
nice, and
worries. My
I know
pleasure.
you're a little bit sick, and that's why I don't want to
It's
continue
okay.
too much. Okay. Thanks very much. It's really nice having you here.
No
Okay.
worries.
Right now, I'm going to talk to Julia. How are you doing, Julia?
Well, Mark, I'm doing fine, and I hope everybody is doing fine.
Okay, that's really good. I think your voice is a little bit low, and if it's possible,
Yeah. Because
okay,
I think because of the mic.
okay, now it's good. It's really nice to have you here. You know,
Thank you
like
so much.
okay. I just want to know about your experience in learning English.
Yes, as you said that.
And uh, watching movies and documentaries or other things, these are part of your learning process or not?
It is actually watching, besides movies, watching documentaries, watching cartoons, and also listening to songs as part of my English learning programs. And it really helped me with my pronunciation and other things. And actually, it helped me with my listening skills.
Oh, that's nice. You say besides listening, because I talked to Nani about this issue, about your pronunciation, how it can help with pronunciation.
Uh, for example, if there is someone that you like, for example, your favorite character in that movie, you always try to mimic him or her, or you want to copy his or her accent. That is the thing that happened with me. For example, when I watch a movie, when there is my favorite actor or actress, I always want to copy his accent. And this way, by watching movies, actually, I repeat the phrases or the sentences that is used in that movie. And by repeating them, actually, it helps my pronunciation.
Okay, you say you copy the actress when you watch movies. What can be the actress? You know, is there anyone you copy in particular?
Yes, there is. Mostly, I watch Selena Gomez's movies, and I always copy her accent besides movies and songs as well.
Okay, which movies you watch and you copy the Selena Gomez? Do you have my voice, Muqaddas? Oh, I think she has lost the connection. Anyways, I'm going to talk to Ray. Okay, Muqaddas is back. Do you have my voice, Muqaddas?
Yes, sorry, I was having some networking issues. I think it's better now.
Okay. I asked you just about that Selena Gomez that you said you copied her. Which movies do you watch of her?
There is a series by the name of Only Murders in the Building, and it is a kind of comedy and an investigation movie.
Okay, I think we have internet connection problem. Anyways, okay, you're back, and I think we still have internet connection problem. If you want,
do you
can
have
continue.
my voice right now?
Yes. If you want, you can continue.
There's a series by the name of Only Murders in the Building. I love that series, and I have finished season 1. Actually, I learned lots of phrases and no words through that series.
Okay. What about sci-fi things, and what about scientific issues? Do you watch these things?
I love science, and I always watch scientific documentaries. And I also learn lots of scientific words and phrases through those documentaries.
Okay. How do you watch the documentaries? When you watch the documentaries, you take notes, maybe you just watch, and after that, you can present something like this? Do you have? You're muted.
Yes.
I said when you watch scientific things, do you take notes, or you, after watching that, you present for yourself?
First, I watch that documentaries or other scientific issues without subtitle or without taking notes. And after that, I take notes and then I repeat the things that were important in that documentary or movies with myself.
Okay, okay, that's really nice. Nice strategy for learning English. So we are knowing that there are other ways to learn English, except for example, if you do not have access to teachers and others, you can learn English by watching, and you will have fun and you will learn something. Thank you very much, Julia, for talking to me.
You're welcome. Thanks for giving me the opportunity to explain my view.
Thanks. Let's talk to Audrey. Audrey is from Vietnam. How are you doing, Audrey? Okay, Audrey is not talking. Tiriyahuna, Indonesia. If I pronounce your name wrongly, I'm sorry.
Do you mean me?
Yes, yeah,
It is Tri Johanna.
Tri Johanna. A little
Tri,
bit difficult. Yeah.
Tri like you say, what is it? Miss Nani, please help. It is not three like plants.
Mm.
Three like plants, not three like number three.
Okay, okay. Tri Johanna.
Three.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
We talking about movie or
I think
the
it's a
English.
biblical. It's a biblical name, isn't it?
What?
It's a biblical
Pardon?
name, a name from Bible.
Yes. I am the
Okay.
third daughter, so my name is Tri and Johanna from Bible.
Okay, that's nice.
What was the
Let's.
question again?
The question is about learning English through movies. Do you have such plans to learn English through movies? Or
Yes.
do you
Yes,
usually
I
watch
do.
movies? Nice.
So at first I learn from songs because I like to sing, and I like to follow the way they speak. But the problem is between American songs and English songs, they pronounce it different, right? Also about movie. If I watch Avenger, if I watch Harry Potter, it will be different.
It would be different from, for example, Sherlock Holmes, which is in British English.
Yes. So
Yeah.
depend on the movie and the song, I will speak with different accent. And I have bilingual students here. They also speak in different accent because some of their book from Singapore and the other from Cambridge. So sometimes we need to choose which words we need to use because it's different which book they use at that time.
Yeah.
So I need to explain to them because sometimes I said, this is the answer. Then their teacher at school gave another answer. Then I explained, we need to check again. What book do you use now? And then I learn about the meaning of words. It can be different, right? So even when I watch Korean series now, I use the English subtitle because I need to what I say, improve myself.
That's interesting. When you see, when you watch Korean series and movies and with English subtitle, that can be, three languages: your own language, Korean language, and English language. How
Yes,
you
the
can deal
Korean,
with that, with this issue?
The Korean is for entertain, right? Because watching the actor, the story, it is for entertain. I use the English subtitle because sometimes when they put the Indonesian subtitles, the sentence not correct. It's better in English subtitle.
English is understandable for you.
Yes, because
Okay.
they will use like Google Translate to translate from Korean to Indonesia, and the meaning will be different, right? So I think it's better if I use English subtitle and I can learn when I watch. I can't get like Harry Potter movie with English subtitle. I can't get it. Actually, if it has, I want, because I want to learn how they say it, how they write it, the right pronunciation, right?
Okay. There is one thing which is really nice. The thing is that we are watching movie and we are improving our pronunciation. That's the important thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's nice. Okay, let's talk about the movies you usually watch, American movies. And you said something about Harry Potter and something about Korean movies. Which American series do you usually watch, or which genre do you like to watch, like drama, comedy, and these things?
First, I will choose action hero. That's why I like Avenger. And Harry Potter because the story I like magic, but I don't like horror. The last is drama. I only watch drama Korea, not drama movie, because I don't like sad story.
Okay, and you said you don't like horror movies. What?
Yes, horror. I don't like horror.
Well, but it can be somehow interesting. Lots of people watch it.
Because I look for entertainment.
Okay,
I think
and you
I need
you don't want to.
something funny.
Okay, you don't want to scare yourself, but
Yes.
okay, but it is not real, when you watch it and you scare yourself, sometimes it can be interesting. I have
Yes,
tried this one.
I know it's fake. It is just costume and makeup, but I think, oh, why I make myself not confident? I want the entertain when I watch movie. So I prefer to choose what makes me happy.
Okay, that's nice. Okay, and in the process of learning English, what's your strategy towards movies? You take notes, you present, you copy them. Your strategy in learning.
Oh yes, when I found out some sentence or words I don't understand, I will try to Google Translate.
Nice. You Google the words that you do not know. But you copy the actress. Can you watch?
If I have time to write when I watch, I can. But sometimes I just not in my mind. Oh, I don't know these words. I will ask later.
Okay, okay, okay. That's really nice. Nice talking to you, Johanna. That was really nice. Okay, now I'm going
Thank
to.
you, Jaya.
Okay, you're welcome. Now I'm going to talk to Ahmed from Syria because it has been 2 or 3 sessions that I've not talked to Ahmed. Ahmed, it's really nice to have you here in this session.
Thank you so much. I am so happy to be here. I'm talking to with you. Thank you so much.
Okay, that's really nice. How's the situation there? First of all, I just want to ask. It's not something, people are writing in Iraq, and I said it maybe impact you there. The situation is good. Everything is all right there.
You asked me about my situation in my country. The situation in my country, I think now is good. There isn't any problem.
The situation in Iraq does not any impact on Syria. That's really nice. Okay, let's talk about movies. Do you watch movies or fun movies if you have time? at least for learning English or not?
Actually, to be honest, I don't have the empty time to watch the movies because I am working and also I join the class and I lose a lot of the time for my sleeping. So to be honest, I don't have any enough time to watch the movies. But sometimes in my rest, actually, I try to watch the movies. I following the Prison Break, the series.
Oh, okay, nice. Prison Break. Okay, which season do you really like a lot? And there are lots of them.
Actually, to be honest, a little bit because one season in the 1 week, every week I have one season, that's all. But I don't following a lot of the season, just a little bit on this series.
Do you like the main character of this one, Wentworth Miller?
Yes, because he's very intelligent, you know. Actually, I preferring the person is very intelligent. Have planning to do it something and living about your purpose.
Okay, and a part of this series is in Syria, I think. There's a prison in Syria by the name of Ugaji. I really do not know, but the final part, it was something like this. The ISIS in Syria. Yeah.
Yes, sure, actually.
It can be understandable for you.
Yes, sure.
Okay, okay, nice. So you just watch movies for fun, not learning English. Am I right?
I have two purpose. Just I making for me the fun time, and another and the second purpose to just to learn English and we understand the American culture, something like this.
Okay, okay. There's something else that you just brought up. American culture. How do you notice the cultural things through movies? You think the movies can depict the cultural issues deeply?
To be honest, not a lot, but sometimes I am notes the American culture, how can eating, how can speaking, how they can making the sentences, and following the delay routine, something like this. So sometimes that is very fine to see a lot of the the group of the people working together, have some time and planning everything. You know, that created for me some motivated to planning my goal, something like this. So actually, I'm very fun about this intelligent by this person.
Okay, okay, Ahmed. It was really nice talking to you. Since I know we do not have much time, I should talk to some of other friends as well. Thanks very much, Ahmed. I become really happy to talk to you.
Thank you.
Okay, now I'm going to talk to an honored teacher. She is here, Fatima from Iran, and Fatima, I think she's teaching English as well. How are you doing, Fatima, today?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing well, thanks very much. Fatima, let's talk about your experience when you were a student back in years. Did you used to watch movies or not? And as I see here, Iranians people, they really watch movie a lot.
But for me, no. I'm not interested in watching movies, and even I'm a student still. I'm teaching, but I'm still a student. But I try to listen to lectures instead of watching movies. So I don't remember, just one comedy. I remember Friends. Some time ago I watched, but not now. Even if I have time, I'm not interested in different kind of movies. So, but I'm watching TED Talks too much, lectures and speech on TED Talks on YouTube, but not movies. Yes.
Nice, TikToks. You watch TikToks. Okay, but you know, still you present classes, and you may encounter students that they say, "Teacher, you can say the name of a movie that I really want to watch because I have time this week. I want to watch." How do you deal with this situation?
Myself or my student?
No. Your students, you know, since I know you're presenting classes as well, and you're sometimes the students may ask these things.
Mhm. Because I'm not a fan of movies, so I don't give them the name of movie, but I just give advice. If you want to watch a movie and you want to learn English through movie, it's better to focus on one movie instead of going from this one to that one and watching a lot of movie. It's better to focus on only one movie and repeat again and again. And it's better first start by subtitle one time, 2 times, then without subtitle, watch it without subtitle, and then try to pause, make a pause and repeat again, and then repeat with yourself, listen again and repeat again, and write it down if you don't know any phrasal verb or idiom, and find it in dictionary. And maybe 10 times, it's better to watch one movie 10 times instead of 10 movies for example, 10 days. So this is my advice for my students. It works. I think some of them tell me that, yes, watching one movie many times is better than watching many movies without repetition and without listening many times. But I don't give them a specific name because I don't know.
Okay, that's nice to know. Your strategy, you know, I've not thought about this one, and I will recommend my students as well to watch one movie repetitively and many times. That can be great. Okay, so you watch TikToks. How do you watch this one? You know, sometimes I find TikToks difficult for me, especially the issues which tackle with science. And that can be definitely difficult for me. How do you watch this one?
It's because of my interest. I'm too much interested in my favorite topics, like maybe psychology, maybe nutrition science, different kind of diet, philosophy, whatever is my interest, even if it's difficult for me to understand. But if I just focus on the main point, maybe I don't understand. I don't like to open the dictionary or search in dictionary. It distracts me. So I prefer to listen and get the main idea, maybe one time or two times. And because it's my favorite topic, I don't feel tired. Maybe 5 hours, 7 hours I'm in a day I'm listening and I like it or watch.
Okay, I noticed something else. You said I watch the things that I like. Still, there are thousands of you know, TikToks videos, and you're selective, dear. You just scroll down and you see the titles, and which one you like, you watch it. Okay, that's nice. Okay, that one's good as well.
Yes, I searched my favorite topic, not only on TED Talks, maybe on YouTube, and spirituality. Most of time I'm searching on spirituality. I like this idea, and many hours I spend on listening these topics, and it helps to improve my English. My listening is, I think it's good now because of this.
Okay. Okay, thanks very much, especially for your strategy. I'm sure that lots of students will apply this strategy. Thanks very much. It was really nice talking to you.
My pleasure.
My pleasure. Thanks. And right now I'm going to talk to Rayana from Egypt because it has been maybe 3 sessions I have not talked to Rania from Egypt. Okay, I think Rania does not have my voice. Let's talk to Ali Shafak. How are you doing, Ali?
Hi, Siamak. How are you? I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, that's great that you're doing well. Ali Shafak, do you watch movies?
Actually, yes. I watch movies a lot, and I like American movies very much.
Okay,
And I watch them.
Since you say I watch movies a lot, so you are not using the strategy that Fatima introduced. You're not. You're watching a movie 5 times.
Everybody has different desires. Yeah, everybody has different desires. So maybe Fatima don't like watching the movies, but I'd like to watch the movies because when
Ali,
I saw a movie, I'm curious about the history. Yeah.
Okay. Ali, Fatima said if you want to learn something from a movie, you should watch that movie maybe 5 times or maybe 6 times or maybe more than that. First of all, watch with subtitle. After that, you should analyze that one. If you do not know the words, you should check, look in the dictionary or these things. You do not do that things, or you do not apply this strategy.
Yeah, actually, when I watch a movie, the only purpose of watching is not learning English for me. Just I'm curious about the story and the actors, how they act, and many different things that I want to know about that. So I cannot watch a movie for 2 or 3 times or more than that because I don't like it. It will be a repeat for me that I cannot watch that.
Boring.
I already know about the story, but I cannot watch it. Yes, yeah. It will be boring for me. So just sometime when I watch some podcast for learning English. Of course, I can watch that repeatedly for many times, for several times. So it's different. It's different. For example, I watched the podcast from.
I think we usually hear the podcast.
Yeah. I hear the podcasts and also watch some short videos that teachers makes for learning English. For example, there is a native English teacher by Teacher Mike, by the name of Teacher Mike. So I watch his videos a lot, and he speaks very clearly. So I watch his videos for many times, repeatedly. And also one non-native teacher is by the name of Hadar Shemesh. She is from Israel, I think. But she can speak English fluently, and she has a lot of beneficial program for learning English. So I also watch her videos a lot.
Okay, that's nice. So mainly you watch movies for entertainment, not learning purposes.
Yeah. Most of the time, but besides entertainment, I learn something from the movies. For example, there is one series by the name of Blacklist, if you saw that.
Yeah, I have seen.
Yeah, I watched that, and I like the main character of Raymond Reddington.
RR, yeah.
He is acting very well, so I like it. Yeah.
Okay, and especially his confidence. Okay, nice. Thanks very much, Ali Shafak. It was really nice talking to you. Now I'm going to talk to Gideon, or I really do not know Gideon. If I pronounced your name wrongly, I'm sorry. Hello.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm good. Thank you. And you?
Okay. First of all, I really want to know the real pronunciation of your name. Is that Gideon or Gideon?
Gaidan.
Gaidan.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. Do you watch movies?
Yes, yes, I like watch movie.
Okay. About your learning process in English, I really do not have much information about you, whether you are a student or a teacher. You can be both of them, but you watch movies for learning purposes?
Yes, I learn movie. I watch movie to learn and to improve my English.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you improve your English by watching movies?
So employed the simple method.
Okay.
So
What's the your method? Yeah.
yeah, donc when I watch the movie, I saw the translate title in the down of screen. Yeah.
Okay. So you watch the movie in main language. It can be English, but still you have a subtitle in your own language. Is that right?
I watch the movie in English and translate. When translate is
available.
Is available? Yes, is available. I go to Google Translate.
Okay. And you watch there. Okay. Okay. What's your favorite one? Which series right now you're watching?
Right now, I watch The Blacklist, Raymond Reddington.
Okay. You like that one because Fury Ali Shafak said that I like Raymond Reddington. I think James Spader is the main character of that one, which we know it as Raymond Reddington. You like that?
Yeah, I like that.
And you learn words from Raymond Reddington or James Spader because I've learned many good words.
I am newcomer in James classroom.
Okay. So you're newcomer here and can be a person who watch movies. Okay. Anyways, I really welcome you since you're a newcomer. Thanks very much for talking to me. So I think we have 2 minutes, and I want to talk to Christina from Italy, and I want to know.
Sorry to interrupt, Hoya teacher. We have only 2 more minutes, okay?
Yeah, I know that, and
okay, thank you.
I want to talk to Christina in this 2 minutes. How are you doing, Christina?
Hi, Simon. Nice to put a face with your name. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm still working in my office.
Okay.
I'm fine.
You are right now in your office?
Yeah, right now, yes.
Okay. You have time to talk to me?
Yes.
Okay, that's really nice. Christina. Okay. Christina, do you watch movies in English?
Well, yes. Well, once in a while, yes, why not? It's not, my cup of tea. It doesn't blow my hair back, to be honest, but I try to reshuffle, I can speak several languages, so I try to, today maybe, okay, definitely during the weekends, just during the like Saturday.
Okay. So you're a multilingual, yeah?
Yeah, I'm polyglot, yeah.
Oh, that's really nice. I'm a multilingual too.
I'm native Italian, actually Italian and German.
Oh.
So, bilingual. But I try to imagine today I'm listening 1 hour in Russian, tomorrow probably will be in English. I mean, I'm saying during the weekends, and then probably watching in German and in English, or the reshuffle between them.
Okay.
I have different methods just in order to study, for a foreign language. So
okay,
it's the first strategy.
Okay, but you have a really nice strategy.
If you are asking me, Siama, I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name correctly, but it's not my. Yeah, thank you. It's not my main, somehow strategy in
Mhm.
what they study
Okay.
for, you know, watching movies.
Yeah,
I think,
Mhm.
yeah, I think
Continue.
that's definitely it's more, you know, just I try to, maybe only one thing that I can do it, like pick it up from movies is shadowing actors, you know, mirroring them somehow and listening the tone, the expression when they're cutting words,
Mhm.
expression, maybe some slangs,
Okay.
you know, okay, any kind of idiomatic expression, maybe trying to writing them down. Could be just a couple of them. Like today, I pick it up something else. I try to write down. Yes, this is
Okay.
one of the that I
Thanks
do.
very much. Thanks very much. It is really nice, and I really wanted to talk to you more than that, but we do not have time
Definitely. Thank you for
anymore.
letting me.
Okay.
Yeah, also, thank you, thank you.
Okay. Thanks very much for talking to me. Thank you all. It was really a nice class. I'm judging my class. Anyways, it was really nice talking to you all. Thanks very much, and bye for now.
Bye bye.
Thank you, Siamak. Thank you so much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you, Jaya.
Thank you.
Thanks very much.
I'm gonna to introduce the next teacher, Alicia Fak. My voice is audible, Claudette, or not?
Yeah, it's very clearly. Thank you.
Ali Shafaq from Afghanistan, a bachelor graduated for economic, studying English as a second language, mostly by self-learning method. He doesn't have teaching experience, but so interesting to be English teacher and help other English learner. Welcome, Ali Shafaq, over to you.
Thank you, Ahmed. Hi, everyone. Welcome to this class. And I'm so happy to be with you in 1 hour. Today, we will talk about the studying habit. So I have prepared a presentation that there is some question. We will discuss about every question, and then we end talking about every question, so we can move to another question. Thank you. Ahmed, can you share your screen?
Yes, just a minute.
Okay, thanks.
Class presentation, that's your name. Do you see my screen, Ali, or not?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we can see it.
Okay.
Okay. Today we are going to talk about studying habits. So what is studying habits and how we can plan to study different books, or maybe some books that we are interested in. So we have some questions, and we will discuss about it more. Okay, Ahmed, go down. Okay, the first question is, are you a bookworm person? Do you like books very much or not? So everybody can raise their hand or jump in about this question.
No.
Hello? Hello? Who said hello? Okay.
We can hear you, Ali.
Hello. Okay. So the first question is, are you a bookworm person?
I'm from El Salvador.
Does anybody want to talk about this question? Answer this
From
question.
America.
Who is speaking? Sorry, we couldn't hear you properly.
The weather. Oh, the weather is really hot today. What means I connect my microphone?
Your sound is not clear. Can you speak louder?
He's trying to connect with the microphone, okay? He says just a moment. But somebody is raising their hand and it's Tree Joanna. So maybe she wants to talk. Okay. Tree Joanna.
Yes. Triana, are you there?
Okay, thank you. Yes, thank you, Ali. When we
can
talk
you hear
about
me?
book, hello.
I connect my microphone.
Johanna, can you hear me?
Yes, but I think someone else want to talk.
Okay, go ahead. No problem.
It's me now.
Johanna, the floor is yours.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
We talk about book. I like to read a lot since I was in primary, and mostly it's storybook novel. And when I grow, I like to read about science, about psychology, about relationship, but mostly I like to read novel, of course. Can I say I'm a bookworm if it is novel? So I am.
Yeah. Do you study, how many books do you study per month?
I never count. I just
Per
read
month
a
or per
book.
year?
I never count. I can read a book until what I say until down.
Approximately.
Finish one.
Can you say that
Yeah.
approximately?
Pardon, please repeat. Repeat, please.
Can you say approximately maybe 2 books or 3 books per month or 1 book?
No, it's depend my time. If I have time, I will read a book 2 days, but I can skip until 1 month.
Yeah,
So
good.
I can say how many books I read
That's great.
in 1 year. Okay, back to
Okay.
you, Ali.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Anyone else?
This is Armand. I am not a bookworm. I read only like sometimes I read books, and I read maybe 5 times a week. And the book that I always read is the same book that I love to read. It's a sci-fi also kind of book. It's called Star Wars: The Old Republic, and I always read that only 5 times a month, not more than that. So yeah, I don't read it a lot, and I'm not what's that word? Bookworm. Yeah, I'm not a bookworm. So yeah, that's all from me.
Yeah, you don't like to study books.
I like to. Yeah, no, I
Armand?
don't study book. Yeah, I don't study book. I just read books just like that, you know. Yeah, I actually a little bit. I actually study a little bit while reading the book that I read, the Star Wars book that I'm talking about. I actually try to learn a little bit vocabulary from the book, that book, like some word that is very rare people use in real life. But that's all. That's all. Other than that, I don't study that. I just read it for fun. You know,
Yeah,
just playing
yeah. Your
magic.
main is you're studying books because of learning English.
Mostly
You're
not. That
studying
book.
books sometimes
Yeah.
because of learning English. Yeah.
Mostly only that book, Star Wars book, the sci-fi book. I read it not for studying, for just to know what the story is there. You try to imagine what the book's telling me about something there, and that's all. Not about studying. Yeah, that's all. Anybody else?
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, man.
All right, welcome, Mr. Ali.
Okay. Anyone else?
May I?
Okay, go ahead. Proceed.
In the past, I didn't like reading books a lot. However, when I have kids, gonna have children, I started to read books, especially picture books, books for kids. So afterwards, I start to have the habit of reading books. So I have bought some books, but they are written in my mother tongue, not in English. Okay, I can show you some books.
Yeah.
Can you see?
Yeah, that's great.
It's a book about numerology. Do you know numerology?
Numerology. What is the meaning of that?
I will write in the numerology.
Okay.
Okay. Can you see the word?
Numerology. Okay.
Yeah. It's a science of numbers by a famous scientist, Pythagoras. If you tell me your date of birth, I can tell you something about yourself, about you. Do you want to try it?
This book?
Yes.
That's good. That's good, Ali. Say your number.
Yeah, that would be great.
Okay. You only need to tell me the date of birth.
The day of birth.
Okay.
Yeah, date of birth.
The date of birth. The date of birth.
When were you born?
My date of birth.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me tell you. Okay. 28th of August, 1990.
Okay.
So 2 days ago, your birthday.
Yeah. Yes.
According to the scientist Pythagoras, when we were born, the universe give us some destiny, and the date of birth, yeah, is the key to open open our destiny to the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
And you know, I never believe in anything. But the most interesting thing when I read this book is that we can change our destiny. We can change ourselves to become a better version. Yeah.
So
we can
yeah,
change.
this book predict our destiny, but we can change it.
No, you can change. You can change something about yourself. For example, about your personality, about your appearance, and especially your attitude toward life. For example, for someone when today I have tried the meeting by James about anger. Yeah, when we are angry, we can do something negative, but we can train this habit by thinking in positive ways. For example, sometimes we don't want to share anything towards others, but if you don't say anything or you don't say anything, others can know what you want, what you are feeling. Yeah, because many people try to disguise themselves. Okay, so I'm a positive person, an optimistic person. So I often think in a positive way, and I never feel unhappy. I never feel unhappy about anything. Yeah, and when someone unexpected or sad happened to me, I will think how to solve it in a positive way. So by this way, we can.
You're talking about your habits, that you are changing negative habits to positive. So you learned all of this from this book?
Yes, and sometimes when I read books, I can get more knowledge, and it's better to read a book than this news or information on the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah. For me, reading books is a good way to enrich your knowledge. Okay.
Yeah, of course.
It's my.
This for everyone. Yeah.
Great. Now my turn.
Thank you.
Nani.
Thank you.
Nani, do you want to share your birth of date?
Yeah,
Your
same
date
with
of
Ali.
birth.
August 2.
August 2. Which year?
Yeah, but year, you ask year or date?
1990.
No, date and year.
Date 21st.
Yeah. The second of August. So which year?
Year 2? Everybody
For
going
me.
to know how old am I now?
No, we don't know. We can't know.
Because you asked the year.
just you can send your date of birth in private message to her, okay, Nani? If you don't want to know everybody about
65.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hi.
what does it mean? Oh, Moonbi, after Nani, Moonbi.
Munmi is curious about the book.
Yeah,
She is
Moonbi
interested
interest
also
in
to know
numerology.
about her destiny. Yeah.
What
Okay,
will be my
thank you,
destiny
Rosie.
from your book, Rosie?
Wait,
checking.
wait,
Rosie, please.
wait a minute. I need to do some sums. Okay, and I will tell you later.
Oh no, we want to know
Okay.
now.
Oh, keep it secretly.
There is a mandate from me. I think it's not very positive, Nani.
same month, different date, different years.
Yes. Okay.
No, if you give wrong information, yeah, the information is not correct for you.
Not correct for me.
Yes, if you give wrong information.
If I give wrong information, the information is not correct for me.
Yes.
Wow. But the real, I never give wrong information.
Oh, wait.
I'm a trustworthy person. I'm a honest person.
Sorry. I need time. I need time to check your birth of date.
You need to calculate
date
them.
of birth.
I have done this.
I will send
Yeah,
you.
Nani?
I will send you.
What's wrong?
Nani?
Information in private.
Okay,
Nani,
okay.
Nani.
Keep going. Yes. Yes,
Yeah.
Ali.
What's wrong?
Nani,
What's wrong?
are you? Yeah. Do you really want to know about your destiny and public?
No, just for fun. I already know my destiny.
Just for fun.
Okay, I want to answer your question. Let Rosie do that calculation.
Okay.
Is the magician here now? Are you a bookworm person? Yeah. When I was young, I'm addicted to the book. Mom subscribed us many magazines for when we are kids, when we are teenager, when we are adult. But when you already study, because we moved from the house to another city in Java. My mom lived in North Sumatra. So mom give some extra money to buy our own books. So I always use that book. And I also got scholarship. I never told mom that I got scholarship, but mom kept sending my tuition fee every semester. Then I collect all money to buy books. I always got scholarship
That
and
was
I
great.
was studying. Yeah, it was great, but I never told mom. Until the end, mom never know that I got scholarship. So I know, mom only know, I send you, dear, I have sent you your tuition fee in your account. Okay, mom, thank you, just like that. But I never take it. I never took it from my account. So I was buy something
You are
with that
spending
money.
your tuition for buying books.
My personal stuff like books, but I don't like makeup a lot. I mostly buy books or any other thing because I already teach at that time. So any other material that I need, pens or notebook, because I love to write on my diary. Now we have blog by internet. We can use blog, but now I'm used to diary. I have blog. I burn when I already moved to Australia. I burn all. I don't want someone read them. Just someone found and then read. Oh, Nani. All secret reveals out. So I'm a bookworm person, yeah, but more selected when I already in university and I already have a job. something like that. I select more what am I'm going to read, something like that. Yeah, I'm a bookworm person.
Yeah, thank you.
Then I'm enriched with many things. I want to know many things. I learn many things, like also how to read the aura. Have you learned aura? The color that reflects from your body. So I can easily read. You are angry, you are in the blue moon, you are excited, you are ran out money, you feel sad. I can read them all. I learned from books about a year, and one Indian teacher, he taught me about. You be careful then. Okay, anyone else? Rosie, you done with my numbers?
Wow.
Thank you, Nani.
So you are a bookworm person?
Yes. Who's that?
Nani, I need to translate in English because the book in my mother tongue.
In Vietnamese.
Yes, in Vietnamese. So wait, I will tell you later. Wait for some minutes.
Another
because
minute.
it's very long. It's very long.
Rosie, take your time. Take your time. Don't rush, okay?
Do you know Ali?
Yeah.
No, Ali. Ali, mine is better than yours.
What the?
No problem, because I know my destiny. It's not good. I know about that.
We never know, Ali.
So, Ahmad.
Yes,
Yeah,
you
Ahmad, can you hear me? Yeah.
Yes, I can hear you.
The next question, please.
Yes.
Okay. How do you ever try to make a study habit or make a plan to study your favorite books?
Sure, 100%.
Is speaking? Sorry. Okay.
Hi.
Okay, go ahead.
I am new and well, well, I'm from Peru and
What's your name, please? Hello?
Hi.
Yeah, we cannot hear you properly. There's some internet problem, maybe?
Well, I don't know, but I can hear you very well.
Okay, it's better now. Go ahead.
Mariela is her name, okay?
Hi, I'm Mariela.
Mariela. Okay, Mariela,
Yes.
go ahead. Can you answer the question, Mariela?
Well, yes, I want to to try to make a study habit.
Okay. You just want to plan it right now, or maybe you plan already for that? Marila, are you there?
Hello.
Okay, so we cannot hear you properly, Marila. Maybe later you can try that. So anyone else?
Ali, I just realized it should be with present perfect. Have you ever tried? Not do you ever try? To make a study habit? Yeah, I can answer this. I used to make it when I was really young. Mom very disciplined, very strict about learning progress.
Nani?
There's there always any consequences and compliments if you are a success. The best thing what you want, mom try to fulfill. So mom always initiated how to memorize something. If you have any memorizing from book, it is come to homework. Mom always check and accompany every single child one by one. The first and the last, my brothers, very outstanding. They're very excellent with math and other science, like physics, like chemical. They're excellent. So mom just check and then left, because mom has no worries about the way they prepare the lesson. But mom always worries about me and my sister and other brother about me. No, under, yeah, number 4. So always check. The longest one with my number 4 and number 3, me and my brother. A bit naughty and very tricky one. When I was kid, I had many excuses to not what is it, obey, to disobey. No, not this way. Teacher us like this, just to prolong the time. So mom feels sleepy, then I can go to bed and then don't need to do something with mom asking to do, like making plan, make a paper like this, make the squares, write the words like this. Mom always really led the way to help the children, because mom was an outstanding teacher, so she knows a lot. She knew a lot trick to make a good habit of learning. Then I learned a lot from mom. Then I share some of. Finally, I realized it was really useful, then help. And I share them some with my students. Then I started many of them successful with their future career. Like today also, I already share in the Zoom, and I heard from 2 students, they passed the test, IELTS test with the bench score 7 and 7.5. 2 students reported today on my WhatsApp. They were happy and say, thank you very much, Miss Nani, for your efforts to motivate us how to get our future. And they're gonna continue study to USA, Massachusetts University. That's technique number 1 in the world, people said, but I haven't checked. It's very difficult with the test and many things, I don't know, but I encourage them to try, at least try. How did you, how will you find the test or something else? Yeah, that's good one. Now make a plan or study favorite books. Some certain books, yes, I relating memory, how to make it really fresh. I try to read 1 chapter every morning. 1 chapter every morning. That refresh memory. Instead of what Japanese believe or Chinese believe with ginkgo biloba, another herbs, herbal or something to refresh memory, but I don't believe that way. I swallow many ginkgo biloba, but didn't work with me. But when I changed the habit, I try to read 1 chapter every morning. It refresh all memories. That's it.
Yeah. Do you read the books in English or your native
in English?
Language?
In English, because English my first language every day at school. Yeah.
Wow.
I just talk English with the maid, neighborhood.
That's
and
good.
then online car. But
Thank you,
routinely,
Nani.
I always talk in English. Yeah. Okay. Rosie finished? Not yet.
Okay, I have finished something. Do you want to you want to listen?
Yeah, everybody want to listen.
First, you are a determined, clever, practical person.
Mhm.
You can do many things by hand or by brain. So you can do many things.
Exactly.
And especially you are practical. So you always go ahead and are willing to do anything you want. And sometimes it's difficult to change your mind. And especially you are willing to help others. You are also a disciplined person, and especially a reliable person. Reliable. Yes. So people believe in you.
Always.
Yeah. You love your job. You love work. So I think sometimes you love work more than other things. So you should spend more time on taking care of your family. And you also love sports. It is right.
Yeah.
And
definitely.
No, not that. And
Not
you
yet.
are you are also a sensitive person, and you
True.
can
Sensitive.
you have ability of balance of emotion and feelings, because you realize the value of spirit.
Yeah.
It's all about the book, not about the number.
Wonderful. You don't have to go and pay, Nani. You have already. You don't have to go and pay for that. It's for free.
Also,
when I went in Egypt, I met that kind of the person too. Then they tried to read me. They offered, not I asked them. I want to read you. Then that lady called me. No, I don't want you read me. Yeah, I want to read you. Free this.
Yeah,
That was wonderful.
She read you very well, Nani.
Yeah, see, I told you we have different books. Same one, but different.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yes, Rosie was very nice.
Thank you, Rosie. That's interesting. Made
Thank you.
Made a life of this show of Ali show.
We have some people that they raise their hand.
Okay,
Ali.
thank you, Nani.
You're welcome.
Okay, so Amans, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah. Hold on. Let me look at this.
Okay. Hey, go ahead, Aman.
Do you ever try?
Do you want to answer this question?
Yeah, sure. I want to answer this question at the screen here. There. Yeah, I did try to make a study habit from my favorite book back when I was in school. Well, this was a long time ago. It was 8 years ago. Study habit. Yeah, I used a book. The book that I read at that time was when I was at school is not a sci-fi. I think it's a history book, but in English, right? Yeah, in English because I was trying to be speaking English in good, really good. I was trying to speak English, good. So I read the history book, and I make it a habit, like every day after finishing class, go to the canteen, where place you go eat, and I sit on the bench there and open up the history book that I read, and I read it. Read it until finish the recess, and then I go back to my class, and it just keep going. After days, tomorrow I'll do it again. Tomorrow I'll do it again until I get the ability to speak English very good, like I wanted, and also the book, the history book that I'm talking about. I had a lot of really advanced, how they call it, advanced word there, advanced vocab, things like that there. And when at that time I kept reading every day, and it makes me remember all the advanced word there. So, and when I use it to talk with someone else, those people like don't understand. What do you mean this word that you use at me? And then I explain it. It means, yeah, I took it from this history book that I like to read always. And yeah, it's that was at that time. That book was at that time was my favorite book. Now that's not my favorite book anymore. I don't read it because I'm not at school. Now I read like comic, sci-fi. That's all. Like I already told you, like I read it only for fun, not for studying English like that. Only to imagine what the book trying to tell story to me. And yeah, that's all from me. Anybody else?
But okay, thank you, Ahmad. Okay, Ahmad, can you please move to the next question? Okay. How often do you study books? Anyone else want to answer this question?
Okay. Ahmed, do you want to?
Okay, go ahead, Fatima.
Me, okay. Should I answer all the question 1, 2, 3, 4, or which one?
Okay, no problem. Start from first.
Okay, I think
First
yes.
one. Okay.
I'm bookworm person, but my favorite books maybe not novels too much. I've just read one novel, 40 Rules of Love. This is the only novel I've studied and I've read, but the other kind of book. Before I was studying and reading in paper books, but nowadays no, online books is more easier, and most of them in my mother tongue, in Persian, not in English. It's difficult for me to read in English, but I prefer to listen to podcasts in English. Audiobooks, it's better if I want to study a book in English, but if I want to read a book, reading, it's my mother tongue, Persian is more easier for me, and I like it. And sorry. How often? It depends on time, my
Like
free
me.
time, and mostly in summer because I'm my vacation. Last summer I study a lot. I think every week I study 2 or 3 books. But this summer I'm busy with traveling and this Zoom meeting and Discord, so I don't have time for reading too much. I'm just reading a poetry book, yes, literature, but not too much book because I'm busy really by this classes this summer. And
Yeah.
what kind of book do you like to study? Different, it's different, but poetry I like, scientific books mostly, spiritual books, philosophy, psychology, health, whatever related to health, mental health or body or physical health. This kind of books that I think if I get more information, it helps me in my life. I like to study and literature, especially poems. Thank you. Back to you.
Claudia Reyes wants to participate, Ali. Claudia.
Hi. Hi, good afternoon, thanks. Can you hear me?
Yes.
We are silent during.
Crystal clear.
Ali,
Okay. Yes, I would like to participate. I'm from Mexico. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yes. How often do you study books? In my case, I have some English books, but for my time, it's difficult to read them all the time. But I would like, sincerely, for me, it's not the same in a book or reading in the cell. It's difficult to me to concentrate. I need to do some time in my house to comfortable be able to read them all them. It's all thanks. I would like to participate in your group. How is possible to do it?
You are already in the group. You have participated right now.
Yes, I would like. I will receive your link to add me.
If you can check in the chat.
Yeah, Ahmad shared the link in the chat room. You can check it.
Okay, thanks. Thanks and good afternoon. Nice to meet you.
Okay, just a minute. What's the link? English, James English Classroom?
Thank you very much.
Hi.
Hi.
It's Oscar speaking. Can you hear me, guys?
Yes, we can hear you, Oscar.
Yeah. Hi. Hi, Claudette. How are you doing?
Hi.
There is a background noise, Oscar. I don't know, it's from your side or maybe another one. So Scott, go ahead.
It is good now. I'm sorry. Can you hear me well now?
Okay. Yes.
All right.
Clear.
Okay, good. Very good. Thank you. Well, of course, sometimes I do read a lot of books, and I can consider myself as bookworm person. I read like each and every hour. Yeah, read books because I like reading books. But the books that I like to read mostly or at all hours is called 101 English Training Actions. So this book was written by A.J. Hogue, one of the professors who teach in San Francisco University. This book that I read all the time. And books is all about, knowing phrasal verb and idioms and stuff like that. And it's like, it's kind of perfect books. The more you read, the more you gain knowledge.
Yeah.
And spend my time reading books because you can discover many new words every day. and you can put them to practice. You can use them and memorize them, try to know how and when you can use them in the right way. It's just actually really good thing. Yeah. And I don't have like studying plans. Like I said, I study each and every hour every day. And sometimes I read newspaper and try to download some like newspaper on my laptop and read them. Yeah. Back to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Oscar. Ahmad, I think we were in third question. So can you move on third question? Thank you. Okay. Yeah, it's good. What kind of books do you like to study? Anyone desire to answer this question?
May I answer this question?
The last question. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, well, so by the way, we lost the question. I don't know. Can you take it back?
Yeah, what kind of books do you like to study?
Yeah, like I mentioned before, the kind of books that I like to read most of the time is called 101 English Training Actions, American accent, excuse me. This is kind of book that I like to read all the time, and it's written by A.J. Hope. I mentioned it before. I don't know if you got me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's called. All right, this book is really interesting, and I highly recommend you guys check out this book. And maybe you'll probably find something interesting here to read. Yeah, I know.
Oscar, you want to
what
post
was
the
the name
link
of
in the
book?
chat?
Sorry.
If you want to post the link in the chat, that would be amazing.
Okay, no problem. I do so.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Okay. Oscar, did you finish?
I think so.
So anyone else?
Yes, I do. Yeah. I'm trying to share in the books
on
the chat.
Yes. So it's the time to go to the silence up group. People who didn't speak. Still, they are Eric from Mexico. Eric, are you there? Eric.
Yeah, I'm here.
Christina from Italy.
This is Eric.
Okay. Okay.
Eric.
Yes.
What kind of books do you like to study? I like to study grammar English books, but I didn't. It's not my hobby to study these books. I study these books like once in a month. So maybe I should study even more. Yeah, that's all for my part. Anyone else?
Sorry. There's some connection problem from my side, I think. Okay.
I often read many kinds of books. For example, comic books. I will show you. It's a book about famous scientists in the world, and another book is about poem and famous story. A well-known leader in my country. And as I share the first about numerology, there's no
Yeah. You have lots of books with you, Rosie.
Yeah. I often read books I like. It's related to
great.
many kinds of books. And as I have said, it enrich my knowledge about many things.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you, Rosie. Okay, Ahmed, can you move to the next part? Okay, the next part. Go down. Okay. Next part, down. Okay, satisfaction and dissatisfaction. Surprise learning. Okay. Does anyone want to share their satisfaction or dissatisfaction or surprise learning with us? We have just 2 minutes.
This is me, Aman. I would like to tell you all about my satisfaction being in this class. Mr. Ali. I'm satisfied, like always, practice my speaking English with everybody else in here. Speaking with Mr. Ali, when he asked me a question, at the screen there, and satisfied with the topics about story that we have for learning English using books and like that. And yeah, that's all for me. And satisfied to also see my friend Oscar in here. It's been like 1 month not seeing here in this class. That's all. Anybody else?
Thank you, Aman.
This is Oscar. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm really glad, to join around. I mean, to stay in the house today after being 2 weeks, 2 weeks to go without being in this house. And today I'm here with you guys. I'm really satisfied with this opportunity today for being here with you guys. And moreover, I learned many good things from you guys, especially the girl from, I don't know, Vietnam. She has a book. I don't know what the book is all about, but anyway, it's a good book.
Rosie.
Because I heard many things from her. Maybe she is, yeah, how can I say, she is right, maybe mind reader, I can say mind reader, because he spoke so many things, I mean, told us many things about Nani and anybody else. That's really great, and I'm so surprised. And if she doesn't mind, I want to know me too, and give her the date of my brief and to tell me who I am. Yeah, that would be really me. I mean, incredible. Yeah, thank you very much.
You want to, Oscar?
Yes, I do.
Thank you, Oscar. Okay. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Shafat. Thank you.
Thank you, Khalid. Thank you, Ahmad, Aman, Nani.
Thank you.
Thank you,
everybody.
Ali.
Thank
Thanks
you.
Thank
for
you, everyone.
participating in this class.
Great
Thank
class.
you.
Bye
Great
bye.
one.
Thank you.
And I
Bye.
want that Rosie reads my destiny next time. Nice class. Okay, well, are you ready for the next teacher that is coming?
Yeah.
Is there any other?
Yeah, we're ready. Okay, well, we have
Oh,
Ahmed Hussein. Let me introduce him because he's going to give us a class, Ahmed. And Ahmed is Hussein is from Kurdistan, Syria, Kurdish by origin and fluent in Arabic. He's 20 years old. He graduated from Petrochemical College and obtained an engineering degree. He works as a project manager together with the people in the aid organization. Is helping survivors of war. And now he joined the JGEC, James Green English Classroom, for 4 months ago. And it started with a beginner level, and now he got an intermediate level, and he hoped to get an advanced level. So he also works as a member of the board of directors, and he works as a member of the coordinating team together with several other teachers. So welcome, Ahmed, and the floor is yours.
welcome.
Thank you
Welcome.
so much. Thank you so much, Claudette.
Welcome.
I'm so happy today to get it my second class. To be honest, I don't have electric. Maybe my photo is my video is watchable or not. But let's
It's a
try.
little bit dark. Yes, it's a little bit dark, but we
Yeah,
can listen to you
I
very
can see
clearly.
you, but just dark a bit.
We can listen to you.
Okay.
Okay.
So let's start. Actually, I choosing a new topic today to discuss about it. My topic today is very easy. It's not difficult. Everybody can participate. But sometimes we have something that rules to if you need to participate and answer on the question. Like you started, this is, and where are you from? And you can start to answer on this question. So that's rule to get the flower and ask and answer on the question. So let's start. I share my screen now. Can you see my screen, Nani, Claudette?
Yes.
Yes, we can see it.
Okay. So the topic today, learn English. I think everybody here is a teacher, have the way, own way to learn English. So let's to make our experience as a useful and very benefit for us. So we have some question relevant how we can learn English. So the topic, learn English. In the first question, do you think English is complex language to learn? Anybody want to answer on the number 1 question?
Nani, Indonesia. Do you think English is a complex language to learn? Complex, yes. Not complicated. Complex, yes. It should be contain at least 4. Speaking, basic, listening, reading, and writing. The main one. But sub, there are many idioms, collocation, phrasal verbs, noun verbs, compound, many more. That's complex.
Grammar,
Nani, can you give me more clarification about why the learn is complex language?
Complex, yeah, because it's not a single or sole subject. English not single subject. They've been built for many variety of subject. As I said, the main one 4. Instead of reading, you have to understand listening, and you're able to speak and also to write. The other sub, you're able to pronounce. to get good speaking, to able to listen, to understand what people say. That's good from James do the joining game routinely here in this group. And when you read, you got able to comprehend what the text about. And when it comes to write, you able to express an idea in a group of paragraphs.
Yes,
That's
thank
the
you so much.
complex one. Yeah.
Yes.
Anyone else?
So,
Oscar,
else?
Oscar to everyone. May I go ahead, please, Mohammed?
Yes, you can. Go ahead, Oscar.
Thank you very much. Well, as far as I'm concerned, learning new brain language, it seems like, it seems like learning new things, As for me, I can say that personally learning new brain language is quite complicated. I mean, it's a little bit tough, tricky. To me, English is as a second language here in my country. So I consider it is really complex language to learn, because learning how to speak a new language, it takes time and it needs energy. It needs a lot of, encouragement and determination. So it's quite complicated to me here, because English, there are two, kind of, important aspect, which we call output and input. Output, like, listening and speaking. You guys have, if you have great listening in your ear, that you can understand when someone is speaking. But once you don't have a great listening, you have a problem to understand when someone is speaking. And pronunciation is most quite difficult to learn in any language, I think. Not only in English, but any other language like French and Portuguese. So pronunciation is most difficult to me. I cannot say for everybody else, but that to me is quite complicated. I can remember back in 2018 when I started learning English, pronunciation was quite complicated, was very, very difficult to me to mastering or to understand. And you have reading. Once you have a great pronunciation, then you can read. If you are good at reading also, you can have a great sound. When someone is speaking, you can understand and you can respond to the person, and the person may able to understand you too. That's why I said pronunciation is quite difficult to learn at any language. Yeah. Thank you. Back to you. That's all.
Yes.
About me.
Thank you, Oscar. Oscar, may I ask you a question, please?
Yeah, feel free to ask me any question.
Yes. So I'm gonna ask you the second question. Have you ever spoken English only on the phone? Or more clarification, which the preferring the way to learn English?
Yes, I do it every day. I do it every day. Speaking English on the phone, I do it every day. Because I have a lot of friends who can speak English. Most of my friends are English speaker. Besides that, I'm living in a country where what is English spoken, but I do speak English every day on the phone. Yes. Anything else?
Yes. Thank you so much. Say anyone else?
No worries. Okay, no worries. And anybody else?
I started speaking English a lot, on the phone, on WhatsApp, on everywhere, more time than I speak in my native language. Since I've been in this Zoom meeting class held by Mr. Green, I've been speaking a lot in English in phone, voice clip, message, WhatsApp, Facebook, YouTube, and YouTube comment where you type the comment in YouTube. I've been speaking you could say for 20 hours I speak English every day now since the first time I've been in this Zoom meeting. So Yeah, even before I speak English, because I speak English with someone in Mr. Green WhatsApp group. That's all. And yeah, that's all for me. Anybody else?
Yes, Aman, I understand from your talking, you using your phone a lot to learn English. And may I ask you a question? Do you think the English is complicated language to learn?
Yeah, it's a complex language, like Miss Nani had said. You got like a lot of things in English, like what's it called? The one that we've in Miss Nani class last week. She's teaching about
Collocation,
like collocation,
idiom,
yeah,
and
idiom,
compound words.
compound, idiom, and collocation, where two words stick together like this, like eat, fast car. It's for me when I know that from Ms. Nani, it say that it is really a complex language. And also the auxiliary verb, like do, to do, did, do, something like that. This auxiliary verb. Sometimes I forgot, what actually how to use it, because in my native language we actually don't have auxiliary verb. I think like do, did, do you eat? In my native language, we just, in my native language we just say you eat food, and then we add something like KAH, you eat food, ka. So it's easy, but in English, yeah, but in
Malay
English,
doesn't have tenses. Malay doesn't have tenses.
yeah, it doesn't like tense like that. Let me tell you that. In English, it's like do. I mean, do is like you are doing, like, but then you ask question, do you eat food? Doing, you eat food. It's like that. It's like doing, eat food, you, something like that. It's just weird. And when sometimes I forgot. If I speak a lot in my native language and then I speak English back again, the do word becomes really hard to use. I forgot how to use it. It's like do, eat food. I do. It's confusing, after that. If I can speak English, I'll remember how to use it. But if I don't speak English for like 1 month, then I will totally forgot how to use the auxiliary verb. It will become like really weird if I use it, if I, yeah, like that. and yeah, that's all. Anybody else?
Yes. Thank you so much, Amans.
Yeah, that's next.
Yes, Juan. Go ahead.
Yeah, may I say something before I
Yes,
went to
you
that?
can. Yes, please, you can.
Oh, okay. I think not only English, but also all languages are complex to learn, and especially collocation in English is very difficult to remember. And I have a thought. I come up with an idea to teach my students about collocation. I want to share with you. Can you see it? It's
Yes,
a
sure.
paper
Yes.
cup. Okay.
Paper cup.
Yes, paper cup. You can write, you can draw, you can decorate it, and you can use it to drink.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, I prepare get collocation. You can see get a collocation. And it take collocation.
Can you read some, Miss Rosie, because it's not very clearly?
Oh, okay. Take collocation. Take turns. Take notes. Take one's time. Take a chance. Take pleasure in. Take part in. Take one's place. Take notice.
That's
of.
excellent.
Okay.
Wow,
And
great.
Excellent. Yeah, excellent.
Yeah. We can
Rosie
get
sharing everything, documentation.
Okay, get answers, get a promotion, get permission, get a ticket, get a picture, get a course, an idea.
Get an idea. Yeah.
Yes.
So
and
creative.
Make okay. Make a noise. make a suggestion. I think it's a way we can ask students to express to draw or to make it and by themselves. Yeah, and certainly they can use to the ring.
Yes, I understand for your talking, you using the material to watch to making the more explain and the more understanding to using the English.
Sure.
Yes. So may
And,
I ask you a question, Mrs. Wang?
Yes.
How often do you practice your English?
Oh, I practice English every day.
Every day.
Yeah, because she's the English teacher.
Okay, and practice makes perfect.
Yes, can you tell us something? What's the duration to practice English in the day? 2 hour, 3 hour, 5 hour?
And sometimes I talk on the phone on the group chat and these days I often try game class meeting because I can meet many teachers and it's a wonderful chance for me to learn many useful things from others.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yes, and thank you so much. And each time I went to bed, so sorry, I have to leave the meeting.
No, you can feel free.
Okay, goodbye.
I thought you said no.
Goodbye. Good night.
Bye, Rosie.
So,
Bye, Rosie.
Bye.
Bye, Juan. So the 4th question. Who is want to answer on the number 4 question? Who is your favorite way to practice your English?
Yeah. May I answer your question, Mr. Awa from Syria?
Yes, Kawa, you can.
Thank you very much. Hello. Hello, everyone. For me, I want to answer the first question that so on. For me, I think the English language in the beginning when we start in my journey, it's complex and complicated language. I suffering from something like as Miss Nani said, collocation and quotation and some idiom. It's hard to if you know. If you don't know before now, you don't know the meaning of collocation. But step by step, when I try and do my best and listen and make a practice and I understand now. I understand most of the collocation and something like that. It's easy for me. Before I start my journey, it's hard to know some you can say some pronunciation, some meaning of the some word. It's hard, but when you determine with your will, you get what you want. For the answering the question number 2, I all the time make a practice in a phone in order to be perfect in one. Speak with my friend, with my colleague. This is how I try. It's now it's I make a full dialogue for anyone. My what's your how often do you practice? I as much as I can have time to practice good for me. Anytime I make have a free time, I make a practice as say my friend before now said, when you make practice, you be perfect. This is how I this is what your favorite way to practice in your English. All the method, I think it's up to anyone. If you have any method, it's good for you in order to make you perfect in your English and fluent. It's good for you. All the time I try to diversity method in order to have a diversity or resources in order to make me a background. It's good in order to make a practice, be do dialogue. This is good for you. For it's up to you, and you know how to make you perfect in your English. This is thank you very much to giving me opportunity to speak. Thank you very much, Ahmad.
Thank you, Kawa. Let me summarizing you about the number one question you talking. The English is very easy, but that's up to everybody to practice English. And for the maybe the long duration, might be the long period, you can speaking English fluency. And you said every way to learn English is very useful for us if you need to, or if you have the desire to practice English. And Mr. Kawa, may I ask you a question about the number 5? What is the most difficult thing about your learn English? Can you answer on this question? Because I think you started from 0 in English language, and you try to be the advanced level by the online teaching. So I ask you a question: what's your difficult to learn English online by the online?
The most difficult thing is for me now. I think it's now. I believe it's when you have a confident, you all the obstacle you remove in your face. Now something like it's method you should have a good experience. This is a platform. I think it's perfect platform, and make you a good speaker in order to interact. And all the time when you have a good experience, you can do what you want with your determination, with your confidence, with your you have a good method when you want in public speaking. If you have a good background, you can do it what you want to do. Now the difficult thing I struggle nowadays, something like writing. So it's all the for speaking is good for me, but I struggle something like it's when you compare between Kurdish language and English. Kurdish, all the things you can speak, you can write, but opposite that the English, not all the what you speak you can write, or what you want to pronounce for that word exactly. Now I am have a good experience with this platform, amazing platform, and I have a good experience. And with your confidence, with your will, you can do everything what you want. Thank you very much.
Good job.
Back to group.
Good job, Kawa. Thank you so much. So let's move to the Ali Shafiq.
Excellent, Kawa.
Excellent, Kawa. Ali Shafiq, are you there?
Thank you, Miss Nani.
Yes, I am here.
Yes, may I ask you a question? What's your most difficult thing about your English? I think you are a teacher. You are a teacher working here, and I think you have the experience about to learn English. Tell us what's your difficult in the beginning to start it or designing to learn English.
Yeah, thank you, Ahmed, for your question. I think for me, the most difficult thing is learning grammar, because I always struggle with this, and I cannot learn grammar by reading or by participating in the classes. So it's very difficult for me to distinguish between some grammatical points that they are very similar. It's very difficult for me, especially in tenses. It's very difficult. For example, present perfect tense is very similar with the past perfect tense, and it's very difficult to distinguish between these two tense. And sometimes I get confused with this, and I cannot recognize between them. So as Nani and others said, that learning a language is maybe difficult, but it depends on our patience and our hard working. If we have enough patience for learning any language, we can overcome all the problems that we have during learning. So I think it's not impossible. It's not impossible, but it's possible to learn a language due to 1 year or maybe 2 years or 6 months. So during the journey, we will face with lots of difficulties, problems, and maybe we will struggle with many kinds of problems that we are facing.
Yes, that's true. Thank you. Thank you so much, Ali. So let's move to Patricia from Mexico. Patricia, are you there? Patricia from Mexico, are you there? Okay. Osma, are you there?
Hi, Ahmed. Hi, Nani. Hello, everyone.
Hello, Osma. How are you?
Yes, sir. I'm good. Alhamdulillah. What about you?
Thank you so much, Osma. Osma, may I ask you a question about...
Hi, Osma. Hi, Nani. Actually, sorry. Actually, nowadays, I'm not feeling well, and I'm just a silent observer in the group. And I was thinking about this, that I should break the ice today. So yes, please go ahead.
May I ask you a question, and if you want to answer or not?
Sure, you can ask.
Yes, sure. So the number 5 question, I think you are decided to learn English by the online teaching online.
Yeah.
And also already there are a lot of the difficulty. So my question for you, what's the most difficult thing about your English, you learn English? So can you tell us about something relevant with this? What's your challenge? What's your difficult?
I think nothing is difficult. When you practice the thing, we will able to speak, or we will able to learn every language. But I think practice makes a man perfect. And we just need a time period to learn any language.
And you thinking there are a lot of difficult, I think this difficult you can salute it by the time, just you need to the long period to learn English.
Obviously, it's time taking thing, but with the passage of time, people learn, people grow. There are many teachers in front of me. I can see Nani, I can see many people over here, And with the passage of time, we people will be able to speak or learn every language.
Yes.
And the last one question is third and fourth one. How often do you practice your English, or what is your favorite way to practice your English? From my side, nowadays I'm free. I'm not going to my job due to my leg injury. And nowadays I'm trying to read newspapers. Most of the time I read newspapers and I watch videos. I try to watch cartoon movies with subtitles. And most of the time, most of the day, most of the time I spend to learn English on daily
Yes.
basis.
So actually, you told us about the number 4 and the 5.
Yeah.
Watching the movies and cartoon film or
True,
something
yeah,
like this.
yeah.
But basically, may I ask you a question about what's your favorite way to practice English? And there are somebody preferring the listening and the writing, somebody preferring to writing or the reading or something like this. Tell us about what's your way, your favorite way to practice English.
My favorite way is learning English, I think through movies. And I'm trying to learn English through movies, through subtitles. I think this is the best way to learn English. And on this platform, I'm learning a lot. I think it's a best platform for us.
Mhm. And may I know why you are learn English?
Obviously, English is an international language, and it's compulsory to speak English in everywhere with with uh, with the people. We can communicate easily with the people.
Yes.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, Osman. Say anyone else.
Thank you. See, okay, anyone else?
Is me a month. Where we at? Where are we at, Mr. Ahmed? We're at question
Number 5. You can tell us about the number 5 and the number 6.
Oh, okay. So we're at question number 5. Okay. So the most difficult about English. Yeah, like I said, auxiliary verb like do, that, did, and are, and also the other one. Yeah, remember. This one is what I want to say. Remembering back the words, the English word that you did use recently. I mean, example like summarize people up, example like that. When you say a story, you say you're telling us a story in English, and you're using a word that you like to use always in your life, telling a story to others. And then when it comes to me, I want to summarize you up. But I want to say also that word that you used when you you told the story using the words that you're using. To me, it's hard to remember the English word that you try to use in your sentence to try to express to other people. That's the difficult thing. One of the difficult things that I have about English. Sometimes I use different word, but because I forgot the word that I always use, try to express to people what I want to express about. So yeah, that's really frustrating about that, and it's just making me really
y a los que estaban en una oficina diferente, yo escuchaba las carcajadas.
Go ahead, Emma.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the difficult thing about English. Remembering back the word that you always use from yesterday, and when it's time for you to use that word, you forgot. So that's the difficult thing. And also why I learned English is because I learned to communicate.
Aman, before you moving to the sixth question, may I summarizing you? Do you think the summarizing the people the best way to learn English?
Yeah, I think it's the best way to learn English. Summarize people who speak in English. Yeah, because it helps you to remember back the word that they use in trying to tell something to you. So yeah, it helps your English because it makes you remember, you know, when other people speak in English and you listen to it and then you realize, oh, I always use that sentence. I always use that word in that sentence. But when it's time for me to talk to you, I forgot that word. Like how I did like to you when I try to summarize you, I forgot. What did you just say? But I get the point. I get the point trying to tell you love. Example, I get the point that you love blue color, but the sentence that comes from your mouth, it looks familiar. But when it comes to me, or it's time for me to say back what you said, I forgot the sentence that you used in the word that you used in your sentence that you used to tell me about about the color blue color. Do you get me?
Yes, I get it. Thank you so much. So my question for you, why you are learning English?
Oh, well, I learn English to communicate with my customer. You know, I'm actually working in right now. I'm working in a shopping mall. So yeah, I'm working part time for a while, and sometimes customers from from other countries, they come into the shop that I was working at. They ask me question, and my manager told me to speak to them very in a good way, not talk like you talk with your friend, like with slang, something like that. So the problem when I start talking so politely, I forgot what I was trying to tell the customer about, and yeah, that's the problem. So, but I learned English for that purpose, actually, to communicate with customer very well in a manner that is how they call it suitable in that place while talking to them. So that's my answer.
Yes, thank you so much, Aman. Say anyone else, please.
Anyone else? Anybody else?
Hello, Claudette from Mexico.
Hi, Claudette.
Yes, hi. I want just to give the comment about Amon that is really complex sometimes about talking about the grammar part and using the vocabulary words that you were listening and then you want to adapt in your everyday language. And that is why it's so much important about to keep a record, a notebook, of making a plan. And so the words that you're using or you're listening, try to repeat it. Repeat them. It's just practice, practice, practice. It makes perfect. As somebody else mentioned there, Usma was mentioning, that is very interesting and very important to talk, because if you want to speak well English, well, you need to speak. If you want to write well, you need to write. That is the only way that you can achieve your goals. Ahmed, you want to move to question number 7? It says, the question is, what do you think you will be able to do in English in the future? Well, we'll be able to do in English in the future. I would like to write a book talking about books and things. I would like to start writing a book. I have several topics about what I can use it in my story in my book, and let's see what happens in the future. Yes. Back to the group.
This is Ali Shafaq from Afghanistan. Okay, Ahmed, which question I should answer? 6 and 7. Why are you learning English? So, as the people who speak before, they mentioned the English is an international language around the world. If we saw many people can speak English, and for example, in this group, the people who came from all over the world, and they are able to speak English. So it's mean that if we have a trip around the world, and at least we can find someone to solve our problem, and can communicate with them. And also there is many other reasons for learning English for me, like job opportunities, maybe immigration, or because English is the science language, and many important books are written in English, so they are not translated in my native language, but I can read them. So it's they are the reasons that I learning English. What do you think you will be able to do in English in the future? So as I mentioned, English is important for example, for many countries that they are underdeveloping, like Afghanistan, and there is necessary to learn English, because some job opportunities that exist in my country with many international organizations. So there is necessary to learn English and know English if you want to hire as a employee in these organizations. You should you have to learn English, and you should know English. So there is in the future, if we understand English, we can communicate with the people easily, and we can solve our problems. Thank you.
Yes.
Anyone else?
Say, Ali Shafiq, may I ask you a question? I think you are from Afghanistan.
Yes.
Do you think that the English will be complicated, dominated all the other language in the future?
So I think right now English is dominating all over the world, because in every country the people are trying to learn English. So I think it's a kind of moving around toward the one culture, and the world, the people around the world trying to get closer, and the relationship between them are easier, and day by day it's getting normal, and the people can learn English, and from different part of the world they can connect with others in the other side of the world, and it's a language that right now all the people can connect together by this language. So I think it's yeah, Yeah, it's
Yes.
it will happen in the future. Right now, it's happening right now.
Thank you so much, Ali. So
Thanks.
I'm gonna ask Fatima from Iran the same question. Fatima, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Which question?
How are you, Fatima? Are you okay?
Fine. Yes, thank you. How are you?
Thank you, Fatima. So I ask you a question. Do you think that the English will be completely dominated all the other language in the future?
Okay. Yes, how will it affect the world? No, I don't think so. Maybe it change. Maybe Chinese one day rule all the other languages, not English, but we don't know about future. It depends on, I guess, maybe Chinese, but I'm not sure. I like English to rule the other language because I know English and I don't know Chinese, and it's a difficult language. And English, it has affected already all the world, but I'm not sure about future. Any other question?
So, just Aman, do you agree with Fatima or not?
Yeah, I kind of agree with Fatima. She had said that she think Chinese language will be used by all other countries in the future. I kind of agree with that because I don't know. Maybe I just don't. I feel that maybe
I do agree. I do also agree with Chinese.
Yeah, I do. They say Chinese.
For me, I don't.
I disagree.
Slow down.
Completely.
Slow down.
I disagree.
Oscar?
For me, I disagree. For
Oscar. Guys, just a minute, okay? Amans,
Like
can
a battle.
Can you complete your sentences, please?
Well, I don't know much about economy, but they say like Chinese are control. But I don't know. I don't know. The people say at me that but this economy thing that been going on, in the news, like they say that Chinese got a lot of factory control the economy and stuff like that. I don't know.
Technology too. Technology.
Yeah, technology too. They're making their own iPhone and stuff. Their own Chinese version of iPhone in their country, and from that, I think, yeah, maybe Chinese will be the language how they call it, spoken by all people around the earth, the globe. And for me, I don't know. I don't know. For me, I think maybe the American Empire or something like England or American, the empire of this empire will maybe go down, or there will be a new empire maybe from the east. I think maybe China, or maybe Russia. I don't know. Between those two, we might use their language, but that's just my imagination. I think from what people told me about China, what they're doing with the economy, stuff like this. That's all. That's just my imagination.
Yes. Yes.
Anybody else?
Thank you, Aman. Dalia, do you agree with Aman and Fatima?
I totally agree with Amans because, as he said, American countries which were very powerful and also very powerful this day, and this day is China which is getting more power in economy. So English, in my opinion, is not going to dominate all the other languages because the country who has the economy, the country has the power. And the United States, which was the most powerful country in the world, I think that is changing this day. Another countries is gaining the power, like he said, China, Russia. I totally agree with that. I'm not if I correct or not. Maybe that is my opinion. No, English is not never going to completely dominate other languages. That's my opinion.
Thank you so much. What's about your opinion, Mr. James?
I'm not paying attention. I'm distracted. Thinking about other things. But thank you for inviting me in so I can just speak extemporaneously about what's going on for me. I feel really shaken up. I got a threatening letter from somebody, from an anonymous person. They left an angry letter on my car and in front of my house. So now I feel a little scared about who is watching me. Somebody is watching me where I live, and I'm gonna file a police report later today, but I feel distracted and disturbed.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. James. So let's move the next question. How do you use the internet to learn English? May I ask Oscar? Oscar, you raise your hand. Oscar?
Hi.
Hi, Oscar. Go ahead.
What is the question?
You can answer. Do you think that English will be completely dominated all the other language, or you can answer on the how do you use the internet to learn English?
Oh well, yes, I think English will be dominant as right now. Okay, English is one of top 10 in language spoken all around the world. Even right now, English is the dominant language in the world. Yeah, I can see that. But I want to just reflect the Fatima, what she said. Fatima, you said that maybe Chinese people language will dominate language. Maybe that is said. As for me, I don't agree with you. I disagree 100% with you.
I want to be reflected too. I want to be reflected. If you're reflecting, I don't know if you're doing reflection, Oscar, but you dropped me. And I don't like that. I'd like to be reflected.
Okay, I'm sorry. Let me try to reflect you. What I understand what you said. Okay. Is that okay now?
Yes, go ahead, Oscar.
Okay, James, I hear you said maybe someone is watching in your house and you tried to call the police to find what's going on. Maybe that's what you said. Where you get very petrified right now, you're worried. You have to call the police and to try to find out what's going on in front of your house. Did I get you right, James?
You got me, Oscar. Thank you.
No worries. Okay.
So are you finished? Are you finished, Oscar? Or you want to answer on the number how do you use the internet to learn English or not?
Yes, I want to stick on in education number 10, which said how do you use the internet to learn English? Well, I use internet to learn English just going on YouTube channel, okay, watching different kind of video, but like sometimes it's downloading the podcast and try to listen, and also using it as we can talk right now using Zoom app. So I use different kind of website to learn English. And there's one application I do use every day too, which is called Free Before You Talk. This application is really user application. You can go and download it, use it. There are different kind of languages you can learn, like French, English, Spanish, and different kind of language. This application is really helpful language that you can read. And one more thing, application that I use every day is called iTalk. Yeah, and this application I use it and also to communicate, improve my speaking ability. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm down. Anybody else?
Thank you so much, Oscar. Actually, the time is off now. We have the 3 minutes left. So let's move to the surprises learning, satisfaction or dissatisfaction.
This is Claudette from Mexico. I'm really surprised that James is passing through those difficult moments about the threatening letters. Hope that you can find a good solution. And back to the group.
Okay, thank you, Claudette. Is anyone else?
This is me, Ahmad. I'm satisfied to know that I'm dissatisfied. I'm worried to know that Mr. Green is being threatened by by someone in his place. Someone putting a letter at his car, trying to kill him, something like that. I hope. Yeah, that's all. I'm just dissatisfied to know that. Yeah, working for him.
I think everybody's worried. Yeah, Oscar Tebran. I think everybody's worried because Mr. James is passing such really, difficult moment. But we all hope that we find a great solution that we can catch and try to find out what's going on. Yeah, we hope not. We hope maybe got a good solution. Yeah, and I'm so worried about that too.
Yeah, Mr. Green, I hope you go to the gun shop and buy a shotgun and wait for the guy who put the letter on your car.
I don't find that funny. Sorry, I don't find that funny.
Yes. Say anyone else, Amans, if you don't?
Yeah, I'm so sorry for saying that, Mr. Green. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I take better.
Yes. Anyone else have the dissatisfaction or satisfaction about my class today?
This is Ali Shafaq from Afghanistan. Ahmed, I am completely satisfied with your class. It was a great topic, and the people shared many beneficial ideas about everything, about the questions, and I used a lot and learned a lot. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much, everybody. About me, I'm dissatisfied about my class today because I don't have electric. I turn my camera now, so I know the teacher must the camera will be on. So I'm dissatisfied about that. So thank you so much. I end my class today. Thank you so much. Thank you, James. Thank you, everybody, to give me this opportunity to teach here.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ahmed.
Thank you.
It was a pleasure
everybody.
with you guys.
Safe, James.
Thank you,
Be safe.
Thank you,
Ahmed.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you,
Bye.
Ahmed.
Thank you,
everyone.
Be safe.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, be safe, Mr. Green.